Hello and welcome back to my Paper Mario Origami King Let's Play. So last time, I want to apologize for leaving you guys without much content. We literally were just in the dungeon and now we're escaping still. But hopefully things will pick up today. I won't lie, the start of Origami King is a bit slow, but I mean, after we get out of this part, it should pick up exponentially. So just stick with me until then. Okay, Olivia's just saying we should save. I waited to save to make sure the recording was okay. So that's why I waited until now to go through this. But yeah, for the most part, I'm probably gonna be skipping a lot of the tutorial-y type stuff and then explain it to you later, because it's really not that hard. Like the new battle mechanic for this game, I think it's rather interesting, honestly. And Bowser's just mad because he has to walk on his face up the stairs. Poor guy, he's had it rough. Technically he didn't even do anything in this game. So hopefully we can leave through this way. But oh gosh, it's Peach again. I hope she doesn't throw us back in the dungeon. Well, I am paper. The way you're talking doesn't really seem like that's you, so that's why I don't want to join you. Bowser's like, hey, I'm crisp, I'm vibrant, and I kind of don't want to join you guys. If you say yes he will, he won't believe you, so it doesn't really matter. Oh no. Yeah, he does kind of. Oh, that's it. That's the Goomba that was stuck in the dungeon with us, who really wanted to see a Toad. So as you can see, when you become a folded soldier, you kind of just get, I want to say, zombified. You kind of lose all free will and just work for this yellow shy guy dude, apparently. So in this game, the battle mechanic is rings, and you have to line up the enemies in the ring to get an attack bonus so that you can fight. It's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Not gonna lie, I've played quite a few Zelda games. I'm pretty sure I'm decent at ring at ring puzzles. Olivia's just basically attacking. Yeah, Olivia's attacking. She's destroying all the enemies herself. But she's basically just explaining to you what I have already done. Thus, I am skipping through it for the most part. So you just line it up once you select your desired ring, and there you go. Now, I am playing this on my... I'm capturing it onto my monitor, and I'm looking on it. And I'm looking at my monitor instead of my TV, so hopefully I can get the action commands right. Because believe it or not, there are action commands in this game. Not as robust as like Thousand Year Door or just Paper Mario, but there are a few. You basically just hit A when you're about to jump on the enemy. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I got the first one. Maybe I'll look at my TV. I like looking at my monitor just to make sure everything is still working as it should, as intended, but you know. So this one, they're lined up in a 2x2. When enemies are lined up like this, you typically want to take them out with your hammer so you can get them all in one go. So that's what I'm gonna do after I rotate them all around. You are timed during these segments, but I never really found it to be that big of an issue. There are accessories that you get later on that'll basically extend the duration of time we got. And there's also a different mechanic that comes into play when it comes to that too. But I'll get to that when we get to that. For now, we're just gonna line them up and get out our hammer. And get out our hammer. Olivia, stopping me from getting out my hammer. Somehow I got an excellent on the first one. I'm typically bad at the hammer. I'm not gonna lie. But somehow I got that excellent. Maybe it's the ability that makes it better for me for that particular item. So now we get money. The better you do in the puzzle, i.e. taking out all the enemies in one go, not taking any damage yourself, the more money you get. What's going on? I never knew Shy Guys could float like that. Oh, that's no Shy Guy. I think maybe he's shy, who knows. So this is Olivia's brother. Bowser's like, now that's dysfunctional. Oh, so he put Olivia in the wall. I'm assuming because Olivia doesn't like him folding up us flat paper people and zombifying them. So he's basically disowning her right now. He's not her brother anymore. He's just King Ollie now. So King Ollie wants to make the whole world his, basically, and make us all into origami. Wow, what a cutscene. For those who haven't seen it, this was actually one of the first cutscenes we saw from the game. And even looking at it now, I'm thinking that's pretty good looking. So King Ollie just lifted Princess Peach's entire castle out of the sky, or out of the ground into the sky, and we ended up getting flung over here. So now in order to save Olivia, I'm assuming she's over off screen, we're gonna have to use what is called a confetti bag to pick up bits of confetti that you can get from just the overworld. You can either get it from the overworld or from defeating enemies in battle. The way I'm gonna handle this more than likely is I'll show you like required battles and everything, but if I get into like just one I couldn't avoid, I'm absolutely going to be trying to avoid them unless I need confetti, or until we get to a different segment in the game where we have to fight. I'm probably going to try and like cut them out or just not get into a lot of battles in general. So we get confetti from hitting trees, hitting leaves, I mean, not leaves. These are flowers. Hitting flowers. Abusing trees again. It's kind of mean, honestly. And the game's like, alright, you got enough confetti. So we're gonna head over here back to Olivia, if I can manage. I do apologize for this weird, like, glitch, I suppose, on screen. Where it looks like it's kind of folding into itself. I'm not entirely sure what that is or why it's happening. I think it might have something to do with my capture card, which is a bit scary, honestly, because we just got it. She's optimistic. I can appreciate that. I try to be an optimistic person as well. When you're always sad all the time or just down, I feel like you bring a lot of other people around you down as well. So I try to be a point of positivity to my peers. And yes, I'm completely ignoring her just to pick up confetti. Alright, let's go. Boop. I don't know. Olivia she's one of my favorite characters from this game. I just think she's really adorable and sweet. She does talk a lot in these beginning bits, but after, you know, we've been adventuring for a while, she starts to grow on you. Once again, I'm not reading the dialogue or doing like voices or whatever, but if you guys would like that, just let me know. I don't mind reading them out. Plus, it'll fill in the audio gaps where I'm just being quiet. Now, I was quiet during that whole like intro cutscene because, you know, it's just a major cutscene. I thought y'all would enjoy it if I was quiet and not scrambling to find something to say. So over here, magic circle. We just step in again, bring out our arms, grab them together, and we're gonna knock this tree down. Deforestation. We do the log, and ooh, a mushroom. So in this game, we do have like items in an item menu where we can heal and use a few different items in battle, which is really nice. Not gonna lie, I've played a bit of all the other Paper Mario games. I've only ever beaten this one and Super Paper Mario, but I have played no substantial amount. It wasn't just the beginning of the other ones. Not gonna lie, my least favorite is Sticker Star. I know, shocking, but that's just how it was. I'm honestly gonna come out and say it. I'm not one of those, well, it's not TTYD, so I'm not gonna play it or give it the time of day kind of people. I do appreciate the newer ones, but I also really love the old ones as well. But I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I really dislike Sticker Star. It just wasn't doing it for me. But the other ones I don't really have an issue with. Like I said, this one is one of my favorites in the series, and I even went as far out to go and beat it because I was enjoying it that much. Now, Super Paper Mario is probably the first one that I played because I had a Wii growing up, so I was able to play it. I did not own a GameCube or like an N64 or anything like that until like much later. So a lot of old games I really didn't get a chance to play until later. But when I went back and played TTYD, yes, I did enjoy it. I liked it a lot. And I played just basic Paper Mario, because that's just what the first one was called, just Paper Mario. I haven't played Color Splash because I don't own a Wii U. I'm trying to avoid getting a Wii U, especially so late, because they're basically porting all like the Wii U games to the Switch anyway. So I'm kind of just holding out and hoping they put over maybe Color Splash. I don't know if they're gonna necessarily do Color Splash, but if they do, I'll probably buy it. I'm really hoping for, honestly, a pack like how they did with 3D All-Stars, where, you know, you have Galaxy, Mario 64, and Sunshine. I'm hoping to do that with Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD, because I definitely spend money on that. Skyward Sword is coming out as well by itself, not in a pack. I haven't played Skyward Sword. Ooh, money from that one. But, you know, I'm still gonna buy it anyway because I really love Zelda games. I'm really big into RPGs and the like. And just puzzle solving in general. I don't know, the puzzle solving makes me seem smart. So, I'm filling in these bottomless holes because they technically count towards like your percentage. If you accidentally like just throw confetti, you won't waste it or anything. It only like depletes if you're putting it in a hole, which is kind of nice because you might just accidentally use it and then you're just SOL because you accidentally used up all your confetti. So I'm going around. We're technically right now we're in this place called the Whispering Woods. I don't know if you've seen like the little text boxes on screen that appear randomly. I wonder what's whispering in these woods. I guess we'll just have to find out. So we're gonna come down here. Big empty space. I wonder if that's gonna be used for anything. And we can pull on these vines. That one dropped a coin. This one is gonna drop some leaves down. And what this basically is just like a matching game. So we're gonna go ahead and match these up. Lucky first try. Got a shrill mushroom. Can't use it like this. It'd be interesting if they called it like a dried shroom as like a homage to the older Paper Mario games, because that was an item. Okay, that one wasn't alright. This one is fairly simple. Like all the ones are like right next to each other. This is random every time you do it. So like there's no really memorizing the puzzle. But every time you complete it, you get a power star. If I can pick it up. And this will allow us to be vulnerable to damage. I'm coming over here because there's a item box here. Item box pickups are accounted for like 100% as well. Oops. Alright, my star ran out. Every time you're on this, you lose like 5 HP. You start off with 50, so that's not too bad. Hole over here. Fill that in. Pull that. Pull this. And see a flower fall into a pond. And now it's all better now. Let's pull it again. Looks like a broken boombox. Better. So I'm assuming this is like the fountain of youth or something, because it's just making everything rejuvenated, which is kind of nice. I myself will personally sit in a fountain of youth. Not necessarily because I'm old, it's just I have a lot of like, well, I don't have a lot of, but you know, everybody has like muscular problems every now and again, and a nice soak could make them feel better. That'd be interesting. I mean, technically that was weird. We just saw 3 random objects fall out of the sky. So I'm going to agree with Olivia here. We're going on about 20 minutes here, so I'm going to end it off right here. So, next time on Paper Mario the Origami King, hopefully we'll be able to leave the Whispering Woods, excuse me. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.